This is a mindfulness exercise that helps us focus on the present and go through hard moments in a better way. We call it the RAIN exercise because we first want to recognize what's going on inside of us right now in this hard moment where we feel unpleasant emotions and when our triggers are crying out loud inside of us. So in the recognition, we want to notice what's living inside of us, what kind of thoughts or emotions or body sensations. The A in RAIN stands for acceptance. We're giving ourselves the opportunity to just be humans. We allow ourselves to feel whatever we're feeling without trying to change anything. The I in the RAIN stands for inquiry. To inquire and investigate deeply where these emotions are coming from and how do they influence our body, our sensations. What is it that's living inside of us now and how it feels in the body. And the N in RAIN stands for nourishing and non-identification. We notice that there's something living inside of us right now, but we also know that there are more in our lives than this voice that's crying out loud now, or these emotions that are rising up. We know that things change constantly, and we don't want to identify completely with what there is right now, as if this and only this is me. I am much more than that. And then I ask, what do I need right now to make me feel better? So let's start the exercise. Let's sit up comfortably, put our feet on the ground, take 2 deeper and longer breaths. Release the tension, if there is any, in our bodies. Maybe in the jaw, the shoulders, the abs, maybe the neck. We're meeting our bodies softly and gently. Inhaling and expanding, exhaling and narrowing in. Just feeling the body. Letting the eyes close if that feels comfortable. And if not, then just focusing the eyes on one point on the floor ahead of us. Just lowering the gaze. And keep on breathing. Let everything else right now go away. And ask yourself, how do I feel right now? Just observing whatever is coming out. And maybe we can remember a moment of conflict that happened recently. It doesn't have to be something big and dramatic. Just a moment where I felt the crunch inside of me. Maybe a moment where I criticized myself or wasn't happy with the way I behaved or said or didn't say. Just observe this moment where you felt that you needed to be someone else, that the way you were wasn't good enough and there was something to be changed in that experience. Let's give it a place, push away this emotional experience. Or sometimes we even sink into it and start to analyze it and have a lot of voices of criticism and self-judgment around that. So right now, just allow every thought, every emotion that comes up to come up. The second phase is the acceptance. We are allowing for everything that is now to just be. I know that this part of me that feels unpleasant right now, that judges, is just a part of me. That's not all who I am. It's just a part of me that's living inside right now. Maybe it's anger, or uncertainty, or fear, or even desperation. But right now, I don't want to fight any of it. If I'll push it away, it will come back. I just know that these kind of feelings and emotions and sensations are a part of the human experience. And I allow myself to feel it in this moment and not change anything. And after I have accepted whatever there is, I want to give it a space and form a little bit more. And I want to investigate, how do I feel these emotions in my body? What is the body experience right now? Maybe I feel like a crunch inside of me. Maybe inside my stomach. Maybe my shoulders crunch in and go up towards my ears. Maybe I feel a little bit of a suffocation in my throat or something that presses in my chest. Don't get scared. Just allow yourself to feel whatever there is right now. And check, how does this influence the breathing when I feel bad about something inside of me? How does the body react to that? The breathing, the temperature of the body. Maybe I feel hot. Maybe it feels very cold. How does it feel when I just want to push these feelings away from me? What happens in my body? What happens in my breathing? Maybe the breathing is shallower and shorter. So I want to bring in a soft, natural, calming breathing. And for the last phase of this exercise, I want to ask myself, what do I need in this moment when I feel what I feel? When I recognize and acknowledge what's living inside of me right now. What would I say or do if I know that my best friend is feeling like this right now? how would I support my best friend and hold this unpleasant sensation and emotion with them? Maybe I would say, I care about you. I care that you feel like this. And I'll be there to support and to hold this unpleasant experience with them. And what if I can be my own self's best friend? What would calm me down? What words? Maybe it's okay. Maybe this too shall pass. And I can be there for myself to go through that. It's not breaking me, although it can be hard. And maybe it's just accepting that I am like that right now and forgive myself that this is the way I reacted. Sometimes I can't control how I react. And that's also part of human experience. We can put one hand on the heart and one hand on the stomach. Continue breathing and feeling the soft touch of the hands against the body. Feel the expansion and the narrowing of the body as it's breathing. And maybe you would want to bring in some internal soft warmth that rises inside of us like a good sun that softens and protects us. Let's take a big breath in and exhale out softly and slowly. And very slowly, we can open our eyes and remember that we can always have good eyes, accepting eyes that look on us from within us. Namaste.